Shalom, Israel.
Make sure your mic on.
Shalom, Israel. I'm off to Vermont. Tonight is the Hebrew class, from ISUPK under Commanding General Yohana. We've been teaching Blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans are the chosen people of the Bible since 1969. I'm sorry, 1963. We tonight, like I said, is the Hebrew class. We're going to be going over the Lord's Prayer.
Right.
We'll probably make this honestly a 2 or 3 part class, just because we don't want to miss that. We want to take our time and go over it correct. So what you want to do first, you want to get you don't need probably like 2 or 3 pieces of notebook paper. You want to make yourself a 3-column row, 3 columns in it, and you want to label it as
Yours over there.
so I got Officer Karab with me, Officer 500 Karab.
How about your man?
Got Sister Zalma in the house. I mean, real wild sister, beautiful spirit. So we're gonna go over this Hebrew class. Like I said, so you mind starting off with this reading the Hebrew prayer in English for me? So we're gonna just read the Hebrew out in English. Out in English, right quick. Right, yeah. So, and this is time. So, know if anybody, a lot of people know how important this the Lord's prayer is. This was came at a time when Yahweh, Christ, read it during the time of them being oppressed in Rome.
Right.
They were oppressed by the Roman emperor. So a lot of our leaders at the time, just like today, were selling us out. Like you had people depending on that Rome government to take care of them instead of the Most High, which is our power. So when Yahweh said this out loud, praying to the Most High, a lot of people couldn't believe it. Like you got your Uncle Tom, the Sambo, they couldn't believe it because they got everything they know. Their whole way of life was depending on this Rome emperor that was oppressing our people. So when Yahweh said this, it's like, how dare you go up against this government that's taking care of us? And they were this leaders like today, like getting over on the people, your TJ Jakes and your other Christian pastors, like taking from the government, but not giving to the poor, not leading us the right way. You got that, bro?
Come.
So can you we're going, like I said, we're going to read the Lord's Prayer in English right quick.
So this is Matthew chapter 6, verse 9. After this manner, therefore, pray ye, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Go on.
Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven.
Now, a lot of people just skip right through that part right there. And it's so heavy because Christ, what he's telling you where heaven's going to be. Like the Most High will is heaven is going to be on earth. His will be done on earth.
Right.
Right now, what's considered El oppressors heaven, just think about it. They got everything they want. We at the bottom, they at the top, they ruling. When Christ come back to set that right, we're roles going to reverse. We're going to be at the top. That's won't be El heaven on earth. We're going to reap all the benefits from serving the Most High and sacrificing and doing the righteous deeds that we're supposed to do, following them laws, statutes, and commandments, like we teaching here in UPK. So we're gonna go. Like I said, you need to get about 2 or 3 pieces of blank notebook paper. So how you're gonna design it? You want to make one column. You want to make one column, and you're going to label that first column Hebrew words. And then the second column, you're going to label English words. In that third column, you're going to make a label root words. And that is the Hebrew word, the word, what the Hebrew means, where the root of these words came from. So the first word on the list is Abba Nawa. And that's in English is father of us, or our father. That's how it's translated in English, our father, but it's really father of us. A lot of times when we're dealing with other languages outside of English, we'll put the English puts the noun last and put the adjective first. But a lot of cultures put that noun before the adjective. So in that put that in the chat. I will now. We're gonna put that in the chat. Abba Nawa, and again it means father of us, our father, how it's translated. You want to put that in the second column, our father / father of us, for your English word. And the some of these words don't have root words. It's just how they are. A lot of words are like that, like just straightforward how they are.
So put Abba then, father.
While Officer Karaz putting that in the chat, we're gonna go to the second word is Shaba Shemayim. Shaba Shemayim. And that means, and you want to put that in your Hebrew column, of course, your first column, and it means in the English, which are in heavens. And that's right, it's plural, heavens. It's translated, of course, in English as just heaven. And when they translated in English, it's just like heavens. They're talking about like the heavens of heavens, like that one heaven where the Most High resides.
So that's Shaba.
Yeah. Shaba Shemayim.
Shaba Shemayim.
Shaba Shemayim.
Oh, Shaba.
Consists is spelled Shaba Shamayam. Consists. It means which are in heavens, but you can also make a slash, so it's translated which are in heavens, plural with an S. But it, of course, I mean, with in English, it's just translated singular. When you look at the Lord's Prayer in English, it says which are in heaven, but Shemayim means heavens, plural. Shemayim.
So Shaba is which art
Constant.
in the
which are in the.
Okay, so Sheba is which are in the.
Yeah, but it like, and even that's broken down, which we're about to go over. Like the root word for this, and you take Shah, which means which in. I'm sliding. Shah just means which, and then you put that ba, that means in. So when you which, and you put that ba, the ba, that means in.
Right, give me one second.
It can also mean on or with. It's just the context. What you'll find about Hebrew words, one Hebrew word can have like 3 meanings. It's just the context of what you're saying it in. Like people get it, like it's similar to like nowadays, like if someone calls someone a young chick call a man a dog, we know he's not a canine. We know what that means because we know the context of what she's saying it in. Now, if she's like, I gotta go feed my dog or take my dog to the vet, we know she's talking about a canine. So it's just a lot of things. You just have to have the context of the conversation to understand which word is being used. Oh, no sweat, sis. No sweat. In, it can mean in, with, or on. And Shemayim means heavens with a S. Conscious. So right now we got Abba Nawa Shabbat Shemayim. Next word is Qadash, and that means holy. So in your first column, in your first Hebrew word column, you're going to write Qadash, and it's spelled Qadas. Qadash. And it just, in the second column, you will write holy. That's all that means. It's no root word for it. It just is one of those words that is what it is. Qadash. Holy. Holy. We all know holy just means to be separate, apart. You know, we're supposed to be the Most High's holy people. We're not supposed to be out here doing every culture under the sun, mingling with these heathens and Gentiles, taking on their culture and their gods. We're not holy if we do that. Most High created us to be a holy people unto itself. So a lot of times we need to remember that we can't act in such manner as they do because we're holy. People have more of a different way of life than them, a better life following these laws, statutes, and commandments the Most Highs have given to us. He made his covenant with us, not them. They're free to do all types of wicked stuff, but we supposed to be the holy people, that uprighteous people that keep these laws, statutes, and commandments.
Right. Come. That's so I yeah, Deuteronomy 7 and 9.
Yeah, so you read it. All right. So while Officer provides getting that scripture, Deuteronomy, go on to the next word. It's Hayah. So sound like karate. I mean Hayah, but it's Hayah.
You got 7 and 6 here. I don't know why I was looking for 7 and 9. 7 and 6.
All right, you want to read it?
Yeah. Right. This is Deuteronomy 7 and 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thine God. You know what I'm saying? That's saying that he's talking about the children of Israel. And he's saying that Qadash is holy, for thou art an holy people unto the Lord thine God. The Lord thine God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. You know what I'm saying?
And that's so heavy. You gotta understand the Most High love. He could have chose any group of people. What we got, like 17 nations in this world.
Come on.
Like he could have chose any one of them of the 16, but he chose us. And like we gotta hold up our bargain for the covenant. I mean, Most High definitely a man of his word. He held up in. We messed up, so we gotta fix that. Every Black, Hispanic, and Native American person that know the truth, they know it's a risk. They should look at it as a responsibility. Like, we got to make this right. We messed this up. We need to please our Father. That's the way y'all should look at the truth. So the water for that, sir. Like I'm saying, the next word is Hayah, and that's it's spelled Ahyah, and it means to become or to be. That's how it's translated. Hayah. Again, you'll put that in your first category under your Hebrew words, and the second category you'll put it under the English word, and again it means to be or to become. The next word is Shemkah. And you can say these words slow to get the pronunciation right. There's nothing wrong with that. Like we're learning. We're all learning out here in here. So just take your time with it, repeat it, make sure you get the correct pronunciation with these words. And Shemkah, it's like it means your name, a name of you. That's what it translates in English. Your name or name of you. So you want to put your name, a name of you, in a second category under English.
Was that again?
Yeah, not your name, but the conscious. It translates Shemkah translates to your name, a name of you. And all right, so we're gonna break down those root words. Like Shem is Sham, is name. That's simple. And Ka, Ka, this means your or you. Come on, sis. Come on, no sweat. Ka means you or your. And Shem means name. So you want to put that again in your root words, the third category. And so right now we got Abanawa, Shemayim, Qadash, Hayah, Shemkah, and the next one is Yahweh. Now we all know this name. Like that's the Most High's name. It's not no root word. That's the Most High's name. So
do this mean name when it's at the end? Do this mean you when it's at the end? And it means something different when it's at the beginning? So I'm gonna wait to put that in.
Okay.
It's like
Yahweh. So the next word is, like I said, Yahweh. I mean, Salah, Yahweh. And then that's the Most High's name. A lot of people don't know his name. Like, God just means power. So, like, a lot of people, like, which you're not wrong, because Yahweh is definitely our power. Just look at it. Look at us. If we're not with him, we're powerless to go up against these other nations. We've been oppressed for so long without him. It's like, come on, when we going to learn, be these laws, statutes, and commandments, get our power back, we get up out this hell we live in every day. I don't know about y'all, but I'd rather serve the Most High, get out this hell, stop doing this 9 to 5, and live in heaven. But in order to do that, it's earned. Everybody got to put their own brick in and building it, doing the right thing, following these law, statutes, and commandments like we teach in the ISUPK under Commanding General Yohana. Right. So next word is Malakwaka. Malakwaka. And it's spelled MALAKWATHKA. So you're going to put that Malakwaka in your Hebrew category, your first row. In the English, it translates to kings or kingdom. And now this particular prayer, of course, is translate kingdom of you. But it's a lot. It means kingdom of you. If you're reading it straight in Hebrew, that's how it translates, kingdom of you. But of course, when you translate it over to English, it means your kingdom. Again, like, because English puts the adjective before the noun. So you got to understand that. Like when you're looking at these other languages, they're doing the opposite. So you might have in English, we might say blue shirt. They might say shirt blue.
Right.
So like you gotta understand it's a difference.
Come on.
So the root word for Malakwaka, Malak means king. And Ka, CKA, means you or your. Malak, when you put it together, Malakwath, that means kingdom. So everybody got that? We got anybody online?
Come, sir. We got a couple people watching. Let me see who checked in.
Shout them out. Let's shout them out.
You have.
Make sure y'all go ahead, like this video, share it.
You got Jay.
Hey, shalom, Jay.
J 88357. We also have Jeremiah Carter.
Hey, shalom, Jeremiah.
We have also shalom. We have Officer of 1,000 Alazah.
Hey, shalom, sir. How you feeling?
Right now, let me check to see if any more in the chat. Right now, that's all I see. But it is more people watching, though.
All right, so right now, we're just going to go back on the words we done went through. We're going to read it all the way down to the next word. We got Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Qadash, Hayah, Shemkar, Yahweh, Malakwaka, and the next one is Thumanawa, Thuba'a. So and that's this is one of those words that doesn't have a root word. It's just how it is, and it means come or you come. is actually saying you come, but of course in English we translate it as come. A slide sis. It's THABAAH. Again, that's THABAAH. Slide, yeah.
That's it. So we got Taba'a, THABA, and then AH, which means come or you come.
Oh, wow, sir. So right now, like I said, I like to go over the words we learned before we introduce the next word. So it you should be home, standing with us, like writing them out, doing the 3 categories. That way you can refer back to it. And we also gonna have a little quiz and see who online paying attention. All right, so we got Abanawa, Shabashamayim, Qadash, Hayat, Shemkar, Yahweh, Malakwaka, the Ba'a. All right. So the next word we got is Rataza. Ratazaka. Ratazaka. It's a lot. It's called, next word is Ratazaka. Ratazaka. And it means will of you. And of course, it's translated as your will. So that's in the first Hebrew column, we're going to write Ratazaka. And that means, and that's spelled Ratazaka. 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 Slice. In English, it's will of you or slash your will. Now it's translated as your will, but it's really will of you. In the root word, this one does have a root word. So Rataza means will. And Ka means you or your. So we're gonna again read it down again. Awanawa, Shabashamayim, Qadash, Hayah, Shemkar, Yahweh, Malakwaka, the Ba'a, Rat, Salai, the Ba'a, Ratazaka. So the next word is Hayah, and we already went over this one. It's spelled H-A-Y-A-Y-H. And it means in English to be, or to come.
To be.
This one has no root word, sis.
To come.
It is one of those words how it is to come or to be. Ashab. And so that's slide.
I'm not gonna put that in the check because we already did. Or you want me to put it in
Yeah,
there?
put it in there. So if someone's copying straight now.
Come.
Next, I'm read it down again. I know y'all gonna get tired of me reading this down, but we're gonna keep going over these words. Hopefully, like somebody out there paying attention, you know, we get them in our heads, and plus we get used to saying them.
Right.
You know, the pronunciations. You know, and it's so important, like to learn this Hebrew. Like it brings you closer to the Most High.
Right.
If you learn to pray in the Hebrew, like it makes your prayers stronger.
Right.
Towards the Most High. So it's always good to go back to our culture, our heritage that the Most High gave. You know, again, He called us holy. We should have the advantage over these other nations, being able to go in these stores. Like how we go in the Arabic store or Asian store, and they speak in their little native tongue. We lost. We don't know what they saying about us. Like they call us anything in their native tongue, and we just standing there giving them money, smile. Like we never know. I mean, let's just imagine if every black person had two languages they spoke. We spoke English and Hebrew. We do that to them. They gonna want to know what the hell we talking about.
Right.
They lost. Like, and that's our advantage that other nations have over us. So it's not wrong with us coming back and getting an advantage over them.
Right. It's a lot. You know how say you speak, say you Hispanic, and you speak Spanish and you speak English, and your son, y'all in the house, your son coming there and he talking to you. You know how I speak Portugal too. And your son starts saying something to you in Portuguese. I mean, you understand him, but you like, we in the house. Why are you talking Portuguese to me?
Come.
You know what I'm saying? Like, talk to me regular. Goddamn. That's how I think that's probably how the Most High is. Like, yo, why did you? All right, yo, you know your language now, right? Why are you talking to me in that goddamn heathen language, man?
And that's
he can understand you, but it probably still like irritate him
because it's not a holy tongue.
Yeah, I put this all together to give you your language back. You know it. You got the opportunity to learn it, but you still choosing to talk. And you asking me for something, and you doing it in like a language of another person.
Right.
It's kind of disrespectful a little bit.
It really is. It's such a heavy point when you think about it. Because the Most High tell us don't deal with none of their ways. Their ways are their language also. I mean, of course, by default, whatever country we were born in due to like slavery or whatever we went through in the past, we adopt their language because that's what was spoken around us. But it's nothing wrong for us seeking knowledge outside them, outside these oppressed walls that they keep us in these countries around the world. There's nothing wrong with us coming back to our heritage and making them guests for once. Put them on their heels for once. Like, yo, what the hell are they talking about? All right. Let's reverse the roles. Come back to the Most High. Get our power back. Get our language back. Get our culture back. I mean, shit. They gonna be asking for breadcrumbs. We're gonna be so great, and we're gonna make them learn our language. Right? They're gonna be in Hebrew class, filling up our schools, our cities, trying to just learn to say, "Give me more, please."
Right?
You know,
or in the field working, and they just gonna have to learn through trial and error.
Right?
Pick that up.
Right?
They gonna know he's telling me to do something because he getting angry. He keep telling me and I ain't doing it.
Right.
I pick it up.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just how we had to learn in the field. It's a lot, if I may.
No, you may.
Romans 9:13 say, man, Jacob have I loved, Esau have I hated. You don't want to talk to him in a language that he hate. Man, he hate that language. He hate that heathen, man.
Hate it.
So you pray, you got an opportunity to speak the Lashawan Qadash.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And pray to the Father and ask him for what you want in your native language.
Right.
You pray to him in a language that he hates.
Right. I'm gonna tell you, he hated everything about Esau. Esau ain't he is the devil the Bible speaks of. You know, like the white man's a devil. All the hell he done raised up and down, in and out this earth, man. Never giving anybody a break. He don't even give his own people a break from what he do. We can't expect better if he treating his people like that, his own people. We can't expect them to give us a break, to cut us any slack. All we can do is come back to the Most High and get our relief through Him, following these laws, statutes, and commandments. All right, so we're gonna go on the next word is Ashab, and it's spelled Ishah. That's Ishah, and that means done or made. And again, a lot of these words are depending on the context of the conversation is what's going to be inserted there. Like and done or made, you know, like that simple words, and like you're having a conversation in Hebrew, like everybody knows what's going to be inserted there. Like if you made a cake, you didn't done a cake, you know. So it's going to be it's really simple in a straightforward like language. So like right now we got Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Qadash, Hayah, Shakar, Yahweh, Malakwa, Daba'a, Daba'a, Slot. I butchered that word. Slot. Ratazakar, Haya, Ashab, and the next word is Ba'ara Taza. Ba'ara Taza. Ba'arataza.
Gone.
Ba'arataza. And it means in the land. It's translated as in earth. So and that's so heavy, right? I like to say in the land, because you got to remember the time when Yahushua Christ said this prayer out in the public. Rome government was ruling over the land of Canaan. That land was promised to us. So you got to remember, there's like America now ruling over all this land, and if the Most High promised this, if this was the land of milk or honey, like that He promises, like everything gonna be messed up from those oppressors. So like when Yahweh Shah praying, that He's more so like, look, please let Your will be done in this land, and that fulfills the covenant, like that he promises at that land. But right now, of course, at this time, the Roman government, the empire were ruling it. You know, Israelites were helpless to come up against that. You know, and then especially when we have like the leaders of them at that time being Uncle Toms, a lot of them selling out just to get a crumb from that Roman government. So like Yahushua, when he did that, he going in front of a bunch of Uncle Toms that he know going to snitch on him, that he know that's going to hate on him, hate everything he do. Because why him doing this is showing people, you know, that he believes he is that one. He is what's prophesied that take people out their debt. That Roman debt that had to be paid. So next word.
How you want me to write this in? It's kind of spaced out of there.
Let's write it all one word.
Say it again.
All one word.
Okay. That's it.
The next word is kawa, kawan, kawa, and that's spelled this. Say it again, slow. You missed. Well, I'm sorry, sis. All right, so we can go back for you. You said ashab. So ashab, it didn't have a root word. It just means, in the English, you want to put done or made. Sis. And what was the album? Lakwaka. Lakwaka. All right, so it breaks down. So it translates to in English, your kingdom, but in Hebrew, it's actually saying kingdom of you. So you can put both of them, put your kingdom / kingdom of you, and also the word is kings is also in there, so you can / kings also. And then the root word, so we're gonna break it down. Malak, that just means king. And then you got Malak Waf, means kingdom. And then Ka means you or your. How you know about sis? So now, matter of fact, we're gonna read it again. So next word is Haya, and we already went over this. You're gonna see that again a couple more times. Well, at least one more time. Haya means to be or to become. And it doesn't have a root word. It's just one of those words, how it is. Again, it's spelled, and you want to put this in your Hebrew category, Hayah. In the English translation, you want to put to be / to become. So the next word is Bashamayim, and that means in heaven. So, of course, B-A, that's in. And Shemayim, heaven. It breaks down to heavens. It's translated to heavens, but of course, in English, we translate it as heavens. But in the Hebrew, it's heavens. So the next word we're gonna matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and spell that one. It's Bashamayim, and that's Bashamayim. And again, it means to be / to become.
Says Bashamayim means what?
Oh, Salai. I'm sorry, Salai. Salai. It means in heaven or in heavens. The next word is Nathan Lanawa. Nathan Lanawa. And it is spelled NATHANLANAWA. And it means give to us. And of course, you're going to write Latham Lanawa in your Hebrew category, and it's spelled Nathanlawa, and it means to give. And the root word with that, like lathun, means give. Allah just means to. Lanawa means L or we. So you want to put L/we. Nawa, Nawa. L or we. So next word is lacum. Lacum. So that's spelled Lacham. And that means bread or food. It's one of those words that does not have a root word. So it's just is what it is. Lacum. You want to put that in your Hebrew category. And then you want to put in your English category, bread or food. Slide. Say it again, sir. Bread or food. Slide. All right, so
And you said love means we.
Awesome. Two. No, yeah.
LA.
Yeah, come on.
Okay, two.
And so now we're gonna go on to the next word. Is ka yawam. Ka yawam. And that's C is spelled CAYAWMI. Sorry, YAWAM. And it's ka. Look, I'm so slide. It's ka yawam. Ka yawam. And it means in English, it means all day. It's translated as all day in English. Now, ka, it means all. So you want to write for your root word, ka, Kai, means all. Ka. CHA. I'm so slide. KA. But all. Slide. I'm sorry. KAI. No, I'm sorry. Take that I out. Slide. That was a person. It's just KA. KAYAWAM. Lawam. Yawam. And it means all day. You want to put all day in the English category. And in your root word, you want to take KA. That means all. And Yawam means day. When you put them together, you just got all day. So the next word is Wasalak Lanawa. Wasalak Lanawa. And that means forgive or for us. So we're gonna break that down. For the root word, Salak means forgive. That's SALACH, forgive. And La, LA, means to or for. So you want to put to, put a little slash or for. And you should be writing this in your root word. And Nanawa means L, us, or we. So you want to put L, us, /we. We got people online. So,
Nobody put a question in. I ain't see.
any
But
questions online?
But we do have people online though.
All right. So,
It's a lock now. How do you want it right now? What's a lock and then a space and then now? Oh, it's a lock.
we're gonna go over the next word is kabawaf lanawa. Kabawaf lanawa. And it means eldet. Eldet, plural. And we're gonna of course you put eldets in our English category. Kabawaf lanawa is going to be in our Hebrew, and it's spelled CHAAWATHNAWA. Kabawaf lanawa, and it means eldet. Now, the root word kaba means debt or debtors. And kabawaf means debt. And nawa, again, we didn't been over. We constantly see that word nawa, the NAWA, and it just means us, we, or our. Every time you see that word, us, we, or now. Lanawa, kabawaf lanawa.
Can you say it again? So I put it in the chat.
Kabawaf lanawa.
Mhm.
It means consists al that. Kawaf means debt or debtors.
See,
And also when you put the kawaf means debt. And then nawa means us or we or our. So you're gonna put up them all in your English category.
so write that out whole too.
Say it again, it's like,
No spaces. Write that out whole
hold
too.
on, one call. So the next word we're gonna go is kasalak wanawa. Kasalak wanawa. And that means, so you want to write that, of course, in your English category, and it's spelled KASALACHNAW. Kasalak wanawa. Kasalak wanawa. And that means as we forgive. Real simple, as we forgive. And you got the ka, the KA, it means as. All right. And that's the important thing about Hebrew. So that ka, that KA, if you see it at the beginning of a word, it means as. But if you see it at the end of the word, it means being. So make sure you put a little note on your category if you see it at the end, being, BIEING. And of course, this is in the front. You could take it as. Now, salak means to forgive. We say that all the time. Or salak, it just means to forgive. You know, like my bad. Lanawa means, of course, we've been through this. I think it's like the fourth or fifth time we done repeated this one. So I'm sure everybody got this in their root words by now. And of course, it means us, our, or we. All right, so we got one more word. Kawaf, Kabawaf Ya Nawa. It's pronounced Kabawaf Ya Nawa. And it's spelled CAAWABWATHYANAWA. Colin says, I got you. CAAWABWATHYANAWA. Kawawaf Yanawa. And it means debtors of us all. And you gotta remember, when Christ came, he paid out debt. Like that's something like he definitely did. So it's so epic. Like he's preaching this Lord's Prayer in front of everybody out in the public, and you got people really going crazy. It's like when you see, like when Uncle Tom see like black people fight for their rights, and they can't believe, like, how dare you go up against this white man? How dare you go up against this oppressor? And like how they, and secretly they like, how you got the courage to do this? How you got the strength? And like they hate that because they know every crumb they getting from this empire, every crumb they getting from this empire, right? They're going to lose. When you start speaking against the system and going against the grain, that's the beginning of their downfall, and they know it. So it's like, yo, let's shut him up. We got to plot against him. We got to turn this man in, or we not going to keep our riches that we robbing the rest of our race for. So, like, you got to remember, our leaders have failed us. Like, you look at the Christian church, you look at Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. Ain't none of them getting us out of this hell we live in. Like, and it is definitely hell. Like, we go to work, slave every day for somebody else. That ain't hell. Like, I'm tired of getting up early in the morning, going to make somebody else money, and not spending time with my kids like I want. Like, so, like, we gotta understand, like, the only way we gonna get what we want and get that power back and those easy lives is we come back to the Most High through His law, statutes, and commandments. We get our heaven on earth. We get the rule. We get everybody else, like, looking at everybody else answering to us. We get to be the number one society in the world that's running it. The world be governed by our rules. So, like, there's nothing wrong with being holy, because that's what it takes to make this world righteous. That the world was given in the hand of the wicked. So you can see how wicked this world is. How many people dying left and right. And Lord, they call us the worst people walking, like they act like we the worst people walking around in the world. Like, oh, black on black crime. Come on, man. You put us in a messed up system, right, where we don't have a choice but to sin against the Most High. Like, at least most of us think we don't have a choice. I put it like that. We definitely got a choice. Coming as UPK, we'll show you how to live righteous, follow the laws of the Most High, and we rock this thing out together. Wait for our King Yahushua to come back. And we get our crowns, we get our reward. Until then, we gotta endure. We gotta endure what these heathens put these heathens put on our neck. So start serving the Most High, get back to the law, statutes, and commandments. Let's keep our part of the covenant, so our King can come back and put these heathens in check and show us, we are holy people. We'll show him, we are holy people. We right. Can do what's right. Your sacrifice wasn't in vain. And with that, I'm gonna give the class class up to priest and officer of 500 Corral come for the closing announcements. Shalom, Israel. Thank you.
Let's give a hand for Officer 50 Ramat for giving us that Hebrew Lashawan Qadash class. Well done. Helping us be able to pray to the Most High, teaching us how to pray to the Most High in our language. These are the security announcements. We are the ISUPK out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding Jeremy Yohana. Rules for brothers and sisters, new brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves of the world. After 6 months, if a brother or a sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to the brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which that brother or sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother or the sister will get permission from the head to marry. Ties, which is a commandment. You can find this in Numbers chapter 28, verse 21, and Malachi chapter 3, verse 8 through 10. It means Hebrew, and it's pronounced Ma'ishara. 10th of every penny or increase the Lord gives you, you give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest funds is free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like to give. Up and coming holy convocation is, I think, blowing of the trumpets in September. Remind Akim, what? Remind Akim Wakim to check on social media such as ISUPK, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and so on for ISUPK events and materials. If a brother wants to be a trooper in the school, then he is to start wearing all black, which includes black boots, shirts, pants, headbands, and scarf. And with that, we're going to give the teacher one Qadash salute. Men of Israel, Amadium Shabbat, Amadium, Barak, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabbat, Yayamatah, Saw, which means turn, sisters, Amadium. Men of Israel, we're going to give the sisters one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Amadium Shabbat, Amadium, Barak, Yahweh Shema, Alatham, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah, Yayamatah, dismiss.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man, if you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to isupk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one West. They're one West. They're one West. They're